Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Creates a little room.
Oh, shit.
Open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage.
Wow.
And he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for room, it's Harris. Jumped on top of the pile.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Owls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well. And
there he goes. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense.
We run right by him. You see us at work, we run right by him.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Jones to throw.
All by
Quickly
goddamn
out
self.
What
the hell?
He's got room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
God, do I hate this team.
And the Owls are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Gets it out fast. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Owls are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it written.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked off his feet.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
It's complete to the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the
Oh, my God.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Temple.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your...
Turning it on! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for space.
Holy hell, man.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Holy hell.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Looking to throw, it's Alford.
Oh, my God.
And the double coverage, and it's
I didn't even look.
Going the other way, and he's got
Didn't even look.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They even things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Snags it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been...
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Owls!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. If that's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed, they have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it?
Get him away. Get him away.
That's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle, it's Pugh.
Why did it take so
And
long
the
for the
defense
guys to
had
get
that
across?
one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the
I meant to
back.
keep it.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Alford. Throws to the wideout.
Come on, dog. Put some fucking air under it.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Golden finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He'll pull it down and run.
Why would you? Come on, get that, baby. Get that, boy. Get that, boy. Let's go. All right.
Almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
We needed that. We needed that.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pressure coming. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown,
Could have hit that
Golden
hit, but I
Hurricane.
was not in a position to do that.
I was so excited for this
Let's
game
go.
because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Jones wants to throw it. Working that left side now. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
Stick him on the damn
Knocked
hill.
down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third
Why
down.
don't you get the power?
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped
Far
it.
from
That
it.
deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Got the first down. Looking for more. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Just a simple play. Get the speedster on the edge. Get the edge. Block it up really well. and then let the running back do the rest, but I do like the finish from the defense. Listen, you gave up a big play, at least hit him as he goes out of bounds. Take a chunk out of him, make the game physical, make him pay for that run he just gave to you.
One more snap coming before halftime. On the direct snap, it's Harris. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain its fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Scanning the field, it's Alford. Dumps it off in the flats. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's picked off. That's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Thanks to grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Look out, he's got room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Alford. He tries to take the top off.
Good job.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Pugh. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll get him stopped.
How was that not
short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down.
Touchdown, Tulsa! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Owls were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duking out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Jones to throw. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Got a little space. Brings into the open. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to fire on second down. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats.
Come on, baby.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Out of the shotgun on third down. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Temple lines up quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you've put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
God damn it.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Harris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Back to throw, it's Alford. Grabbed in the middle, it's Soto. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Tosses it incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Fires to the wideout.
Hold it. God,
And a
man, come
missed
on.
opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Complete out of the backfield. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
For real?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Got it.
He's
That's
got
game.
an open man. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
And the offense just going to spike it here.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Jones wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late.
Fuck me,
And
man.
he's got it for a touchdown in the final minute. We're a 2-point conversion away from a tie.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot to tie the game up late? What a big play by this defense. You give up the touchdown. You don't get discouraged. You bow up. Tight coverage on the 2-point conversion. And now, more importantly, you still have the lead late in this football game.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the